Alrighty, everyone, welcome to the Shut Up and Race Street Stock Series live here on Extreme Sim TV. Once again, we are going racing tonight at Bristol Motor Speedway, not Martinsville as I originally thought. That was my bad, my oopsie. But we're going to go racing here tonight from Bristol. The Taz 5 for 75 is back as always. And we'll take a look at the drivers eligible for that here tonight. One of those drivers being Mike Todd, first one eligible. And let's go down. Josh Taylor, JT as well. Tony there is eligible. Taz eligible here tonight also. I think there's one backup driver, I'm pretty sure, that is eligible due to someone not making it. And I tell you what, it's going to be fun here at Bristol. As always, Street Stock's always put on a good show here at Bristol Motor Speedway. We'll get them gridded up here tonight for heat number one. Let's take a look at your starting lineup. Heat number one, getting on the racetrack right now. On the inside, that's going to be Eric in the 32. Alan Young rolls from the top side. Inside, row number two, Bobby Hamilton Jr., Joshua Taylor. Outside, inside row three, Kyle Johnson. Colt there on the outside in sixth. Jeff seventh. Mike Todd eighth. And that will round out your 8 drivers in heat number one. See everybody getting ready there at the front of the pack. The iRacing pace truck will bring them down. Again, should be a lot of fun here tonight at Bristol Motor Speedway this evening. Thanks everyone for coming out. And if we take a look at a little bit of everything that's going to be going on tonight in our races here, we're going to, looks like we're going to skip we'll probably have 3 heats, and it will go into the consolation and then our feature here tonight. So again, that's the way that the thing is going to go as we get ready to go green once again. And right now, as we get ready to go green flag racing, heat number one on the board for the Shut Up and Race Street Stock Series. Eric out front, Alan Young in second. Starting third here tonight, Bobby Hamilton Jr. to 25. We've seen him run good in these heats the last couple of weeks, but each and every time he will kind of back up and let the points regulars go to try to help them out here to gather some points. See if he does the same thing here tonight. So getting ready to go green here in just a moment. Again, should be fun here tonight as we get ready to roll them in just a moment. You're at Bristol. So, Bristol Motor Speedway, high banking, street stocks always put on a good show. I tell you what, these street stocks with less power, and sometimes you can get it to work around the bottom a little better than you can get a big heavy stock car to make it around the bottom as well. And again, everybody getting ready to turn them loose here tonight.
Green flag, green flag.
Green in the air, we're underway. Heat number one already rolling here. 8 laps to get them set here in heat number one. Everybody up the racetrack, high sign already rolling. You see Bobby Hamilton Jr. right there sliding in as well. Everybody, nice start as they exit turn number 4 right now. So lap number 1, everybody getting rolling right now. See Alan Young up there, Bobby Hamilton Jr. in the mix as well. All these guys having a great run here tonight so far. Bristol single file down the back straightaway right now. Single file, everybody is not really pushing the issue right now. 6 laps complete here tonight. And what would be the first heat of the evening. I mean, look at the outside. Bobby Hamilton Jr., man, trying to get up there to the race lead on Allen. Right now, though, kind of hanging out on the top side. Jr. trying to make a way around right now. 4 laps to go. Bobby Hamilton Jr. up there on the top of the racetrack. Now he'll fall down in line behind Allen, trying to pick it up right now. Coming to 3 to go this time by. Allen and Jr. right there on the bottom. Nose to tail. Allen out in front in the 24. Jr. in second. Bobby Hamilton Jr. all over the back of Allen as they look right now down the front straightaway. 2 laps to go in heat number 1. Jr. right there behind him. Bobby Hamilton Jr. putting the pressure on Allen. We'll see if Jr. lays off again like he's been doing. White flag is out in heat number 1, about to be in the books. Allen out front pulling away, doing a great job right now. As we head down the back straightaway, Eric back there as well. Eric dropping back. The 88 will work his way through a little bit of contact down to turn 4. And it looks like Eric will beat him to the stripe to take 3rd. And that will wrap up the first heat this evening. Checker flag out heat number 1 here tonight, already in the books. Reading heat number 2. And let's take a look at your starting lineup for this heat. Number 2, Tiny Horse Johnson and Royce. On the front row outside of him, Bo Brady, Brad Taz Becker, 1 to 5 for 75. Vern and Bob, and Tony Bag of Donuts back there in 7th. So that'll line them up. As we get ready to go, we got the Unicorn out front in heat number 2. Taz back there as well, along with Tony Bag of Donuts. So 2 of your 5 for 75 right here in this heat. As we get ready to turn them loose. Tiny Horse, your car ain't wanting to road in, brother. There it goes. See Bo back there as well. Taz, Vern, Bob, all these guys right here in the mix. So here we go. Heat number 2 already getting underway here tonight at Bristol. This heat's gonna roll by pretty quick here. Again, we got Tony Bag of Donuts out there running here tonight. We got a Unicorn up front as well. We'll see how that all pans out. Again, heat number 2 getting ready to get underway. Royce right there in the 76. Bo back there in 3rd. Taz 4th. Vern 5th. So get ready to turn them loose here in heat number 2 down the back straightaway. So great racing so far tonight in the first heat. We'll see how it looks here in heat number 2 here this evening. Oh, let's see as we turn them loose up front. The Unicorn gonna bring them down. Green flag in the air. 7 to go. Heat number 2 is underway. Royce and Johnson, the Unicorn on the bottom. Royce on the top side. The Unicorn gonna pull away just a little bit down the back straightaway. Bo back there as well in the 3, trying to work his way through. Oh, Tony Bag of Donuts trying to work his way through as well. Right on the bottom, the 3 machine of Mr. Bo Brady. Trying to hang on as well underneath Brad Taz Becker. Here comes the 4, working the top side. He'll fall back in the line. Meanwhile, up front, Tiny Horse going to lose the race lead over to Royce. Royce taking over that spot right now. Down the front straightaway they come. 5 laps to go at Bristol. Coming to 5 laps to go. Out front, Royce hanging on. Ryan Johnson right there as well, battle for 3rd. It's going to be Bo Brady back there, actually dropping the 4th possibly, as he's got the 73 of Vern on his outside with 4 laps to go, heat number 2. Here we go, side by side right now off of turn number 2. Headed down the back straightaway. Royce out front. Royce hanging on down the front stretch. 3 laps to go at Bristol. So Royce having a really good run right now out in front, leading the way. Bo Brady, trouble back in the pack, one car around. We're not going to see a caution, it doesn't look like, and that's going to be Taz and Tony Bag of Donuts up on his lid. No caution. Roy's still out front. Out front, Tiny Horse, the Unicorn in second, trying to run him down. White flag in the air this time by the Unicorn, trying to make up ground on Royce. Royce trying to pull away. Nothing doing. Final lap of the race here in heat number 2. And at the stripe, Royce picks up heat 2 here tonight. It's a great run by Royce. And we'll get him woed back down once again. Great job for Royce picking up the heat here. And we should be getting ready to roll into a third heat, I would think. All my information is accurate. Indeed it is. And so we'll take a look at your starting lineup here for heat number 3. No, that's not accurate. So, heat number 3 coming right up. Now let's see if it'll let us do it. Oh, it's not going to let us give a starting lineup here for this one. But nevertheless, Cross starting from the front row here of this heat. You see Cross up there in the 10. Couple cars trying to load in again. There's the 10 coming in. Coming in for us with Burn in the 33. Burning up there. Looks like a new driver in that 33 machine. Bob back here as well. In the 66 to 50 of Mr. Lake right there. And Charlie and Michael. It's going to be the lineup right now. So here we go again. Burning up in front. Gonna bring them down for heat number 3. As we'll take the lights are off on the pace truck here. Getting ready to turn them loose. Heat number 3 here tonight. Shutup and Race Street Stock Series. Has 5 for 75 here tonight at Bristol, the last great Coliseum. And we'll get ready to turn them loose once again. And we should have one more heat or consolation race after this. Let's hop on the board here with Bob for the start. Something a little bit different here tonight. We're going to take it on board with Bob for the start of this race. And see what we got. Here we go. Going to green right now.
Green, green, green.
Green is out. We're underway. Everybody up to speed. 7 laps to go this time by. Bob getting a pretty good start. He'll fall back a little bit though. In the 66 car in the outside wall. And that is going to be Vernon in trouble in the 33 machine. Just got in the outside wall there, bounced it off there a couple of times, comes around. In trouble for the 33. So once again, we'll get it back underway. Meanwhile, Jonathan Cross alongside the 91 with 6 laps to go. 91 on the top side, Cross on the bottom in the 10. Here comes Eric as well. Eric trying to make it work with 6 laps to go. 6 to go right now. Great racing up front. Man, oh man, it's been a heck of a night so far. Jonathan Cross right there leading the way. Jerry Stone and Eric right there in that number 50 machine. That's the way they run right now at Bristol. Jonathan Cross leading the way, coming to 3 laps to go this time by. Coming to 3 laps to go for Jonathan Cross. Eric trying to work his way to second. Good run for him tonight. He'll drop to the bottom, clear the 91 machine of Jerry Stone. Move Jerry to 3rd. Jerry trying to come back on the bottom here with 3 to go in this heat. 2 laps to go this time by. They're fighting their way through right now, coming to the white flag this time by, and Jonathan Cross out in front. 1 lap to go. Jonathan Cross leading the way here tonight. Vernon and Jerry Stone right back there as well. Coming to the checkered this time by. Jonathan Cross is going to get it done. Good job, Jonathan, getting the win here tonight. And so we should be lining them up for our consolation race in just a moment, I believe, maybe, possibly. Nope, we're going to go right into warm-up. That means we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be right back with you for the start of this one in a moment.
We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. So here we go. It's just about to go away. They bump coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt gets the lead. We had just heard from our spotters that Neil Bonnett. Dale Earnhardt is on his last lap. This will be his 24th career win. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro.
All right, back here once again, getting ready. 1 minute, 18 seconds before we go racing here tonight. Should be a lot of fun. You see Jonathan Cross right there. Mr. Vern back here as well. Taking a look at Vern along with Tiny Horse out there on track. 59 seconds of warm-up left. And we'll be back for the start of the feature here tonight. Alrighty, here we go. Back here once again. Get ready to go green for 250 laps here tonight at Bristol Motor Speedway. Shut Up and Race Street Stock Series. Let's see if we can get you a starting lineup here in just a moment. Inside row number 1, Royce and Tiny Horse on the front row. Row number 2, Vern and Bo. Row number 3, Bomb alongside Taz. Row number 4, I don't think it's the Dacom thing ain't working. So we're not gonna get our lineup going here tonight, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. Up front, Brian Hacker is your proper pole sitter. Our grid is not working. As we get ready to go back, green flag racing once again. Green in the air, and we are underway. 250 laps here tonight. And we are rolling right now. Everybody up to speed down the back straightaway. Brian Hacker up front. Royce, Bobby Hamilton Jr. back here in the mix as well, trying to work his way forward. What about Tiny Horse up there in 7th in the 38 as well, rolling the bottom lane. Tiny Horse trying to work his way forward, but right now Hacker and Knowles leads the way right there as well. The 24 of Alan Young trying to come up with something as well. And right now, everybody hang on. Look at Royce right there, back there in the mix. Royce in the mix right now. 3 of 250 complete here tonight. Jonathan Cross. And there as well. Great battle for him. Jonathan Cross in the mix as we work our way down the back straightaway. Jonathan Cross trying to work his way forward. And guys, does the stream look okay to you guys? Are y'all having any issues out there? If you're in comments, you can let me know. So we got Hacker up there on the top side right now, trying to hang on to the race lead. He's got Young underneath of him. Great battle up in front of the pack right now. Hacker and Young alongside each other. And Young gonna take the spot away from Hacker here early in the going. Hacker falling back a spot. Here comes Junior. It's Bobby Hamilton Jr. on the bottom trying to work his way through in the 25. Again, he ran well in the ARCA car last week as always, picking up the win. And right now, everybody hanging on 8 out of 250 complete. Here at Bristol, we'll drop back through the pack if we can. You see back here, Tony not having the greatest run. Tony Bag of Donuts back here in 20th. You see Bo right here in the 15th position. Charlie Bragg up there as well as Jerry Stone. All these guys 9 of 250 complete. Meanwhile, up in front, the battle continues for the race lead. Hacker back to the top side. Junior right there with him. Bobby Hamilton Jr. hanging on as well. Bobby Hamilton Jr. right there on the top, trying to follow Hacker through. Hacker and Junior right now at 11 laps complete as we run right now. And these guys going at it up in front of the field. And everybody hanging on. And again, we are roughly 13 of 250 complete here tonight. We got a long way to go in this. Hacker top side now, trying to get that outside lane to work to take back over the race lead. Brian Hacker up there with Junior on the bottom. Junior doing everything he can to try to work his way through and follow Alan Young right now. Everybody hanging on. 15 of 250 complete. Great race right now as we work our way down the back straightaway into 3 and 4 once again. Now down the front straight one more time, still side by side. These guys hanging on up in front. Alan Young right now up front, Bobby Hamilton Jr. there as well. Brian Hacker falling back now on the top side. He's going to get freight trained a little bit here, I'm afraid, as they work the top at the moment. Man, Hacker kind of trying to hang on to the top side. You see Royce up there in the mix as well. Royce trying to follow his way through. In that number 76 machine now on the inside, 18, a 250 complete here tonight. See Eric back here as well in that 50 machine trying to work his way forward. Hacker fighting back on the outside for the race lead right now. Again, Hacker, your points leader coming into tonight. He's having a pretty good run as we run right now. Hanging on side by side for the race lead with Alan Young, and he's got him stacked up behind him as well. Again, 20 on the board of the schedule, 250 laps here tonight. Got a long way to go for Hacker and Royce on the top side, trying to get it done. $21 of 250 complete. They're going to continue the outside run right now. Here comes Royce trying to stick his nose there, maybe possibly in the middle. Doesn't though. He'll fall back on line behind Hacker in the 11. Hacker hanging on right now. He's got all kinds of company right there around him. And these guys putting on a great show here. You see Royce to the bottom right now. Hacker going to get clear. Move Hacker back to the race lead. Great job by him to work his way back forward. Again, folks, long race tonight. These guys have just got to take care of the car. We're going to drop back through the pack right now, taking a look at Bob back here in the Ford machine in 14th. Eric right there in 13th. Joshua Taylor in 12th. David Knowles up here behind Bobby Hamilton as Royce is jumping back to the bottom once again, going back at the race leader. Royce trying to take that race lead back away. And Junior doing a good job just kind of sitting there riding behind Hacker, nearly getting in the back of him there for a moment. And right now down the back straightaway, Hacker out front, Junior second, Knowles in fourth. 26 of 250 complete here tonight. Hacker getting a little help from Junior. They'll pull back ahead once again. Hacker, big push coming from Junior, pushes them back out front. Great move getting those cars back out front once again. Hacker and Bobby Hamilton Jr. out in front of the field one more time. Hacker is going to establish a race lead once again. Again, 28 laps complete. This time by. And we'll continue our way around the speedway. Everybody hanging on. 30 to 250 complete. Now that outside line pretty much single file. And right now, great run down the back straightaway. Bobby Hamilton Jr. right to the back bumper of Hacker. And everybody going to the top. And Royce, the Lone Ranger down there on the bottom. And right now, off of turn number 2. Everybody will dive back in the line once again. This 33 lap run here at Bristol. We got one car around front straightaway. Caution. is out, and that was the 40 turned around, and that's going to be Jeff bringing out the first yellow of the night here in the 40 machine. We'll go take a look at what happened. You see the lights are on. Just gets high off the corner, gets in the outside wall, hard impact into the bottom. Rips the whole front clip off that car. Good job keeping it down low as the pack was coming back by. 34 of 250 complete. $34 250 complete, and everybody down pit road. Here we go. Everybody just gonna come in 4 fresh tires and fuel. Hacker, first one in his box here tonight, and we will see how this works out for him. First car in their stall early on at Bristol. Alrighty folks, back here, 36 of 250 complete. Here tonight, 37 going on the board. Lights are off on the iRacing pace car once again. And here we go. Out front, Hacker once again. Well, now the light's back on. Sorry about that. Hamilton Jr. sits in second. 37 of 250 complete here tonight. We got a long way to go here this evening. Early on, great run. Only having one caution early in this one. Lights going off as we speak, and we will get back to racing. We'll rave around the car right there in front of your leader, and we'll get them back going again. Lap number 38 of 250 here tonight. Yeah, it's going to be a long night, folks. Go get your popcorn. Go get your popcorn. Go get anything you want to watch this one, because it's going to be a long night here tonight. Long way to go coming to lap number 40. Here we go. Brian Hacker up front, coming to green. 39 of 250 complete here tonight. Hacker, great jump. Hamilton Jr. follows through. He'll come through on the top side. As long as the tires are new, it seems like the bottom works pretty well. But as soon as those tires start to go away, that inside line goes to nothing there for the last 15 laps of that run. Hacker, though, moving up early to block Hamilton. Hamilton's going to turn him. What a save from Brian Hacker. Nice save out of your championship leader. Now, coming off of turn 4, he's all kinds of sideways. Can't get that car underneath of him. He's going to lose 1, maybe 2 positions here. Again, Junior got in the back of Hacker, turned him completely sideways. Hacker will get it gathered back up. Lap number 41 on the board. Meanwhile, Junior coming under fire from Woodard. Vern going to the bottom of Hamilton Jr. right now for the race lead. 43 on the board. Contact again. Vern Woodward on the bottom. Now he'll slide up in front of Hacker. Hacker, big run off of turn number 4. 3 wide partially down the front straightaway. Bobby Hamilton Jr. will pull out ahead once again. What a battle right now. Now everybody getting back in line right now. 43 of 70, or 44 of these 250 laps complete. You see Ryan Johnson kind of caught up back there in 7th of the 38. Right with Kyle Johnson, those two side by side. Once again down the front straightaway. Side by side right now, 48 of 250 complete. Bobby Hamilton Jr. up front, inching away from the field right now. Bobby Hamilton Jr. up front and inching away. Behind him, Vern, Royce, Hacker. All these guys single file at the moment. .47 of 250 complete here tonight. Royce right there in 3rd. Vern in 2nd. Bobby Hamilton Jr. with the race lead. Nice run for all of them right now. 48 on the board this time by. Now Jr. out in front. Vern 2nd. Royce coming through in 3rd. Royce to the bottom. Trying to pick up a spot off of Vern Woodward. And right now Vern hanging on to that position. He's actually going to be right there on the back bumper of Hamilton Jr. Bobby Hamilton Jr. trying to hold on to the race lead right now. He's got competition right there on his rear deck lid. You can see it. Coming down the front straightaway is what put the first 50 in the books here tonight. Of the 250 planned to run this evening. You see right there to his back bumper, that's going to be Vern. All but right there to the bumper of Bobby Hamilton Jr. hanging on. Jr. out in front. .52 on the board. .73 laps complete. 52 250 complete here tonight. So everybody back single file, most part up front. You see Junior hanging on. 73 machine right there with him as well. Again, 53 laps complete here tonight. Top side right now, that's going to be Vern putting all kinds of pressure on Hamilton Jr. Hamilton hanging on. And right now, still single file. It's a great run all the way around. Up in front, Bobby Hamilton Jr. Leading the way right now, Hacker back there as well. And these guys doing a great job just hanging on, keeping it under them for now. 57 of 250 complete. So 57 of 250 in the books tonight. Royce back there with Kyle Johnson. Tiny Horse in the mix right to the back bumper of Kyle. Tiny Horse trying to work his way forward. Not a great night at all though for people like Brad Taz Becker, Joshua Taylor, deep in the pack as we run 59 complete. So those are some of your 5 for 75 drivers that stuck back here deep in the pack. take a look here as we look through, and Mike Todd back here in 16th. Not a great run for him either. 60 at 250 complete. Junior still up in front. Junior running the top line of the racetrack. Right now, Roy's trying to run him down. What about Hacker, who's right there in the mix as well? But look at Kyle Johnson. Kyle Johnson working his way forward into fourth. Right behind Hacker, he's got Ryan on his back bumper. 62 complete this time by. We ran 28 on this stint. Remember, we ran roughly 35 on the last stint. And again, once again on this stint, everybody up by the wall at this far into the run. And he's got really just nothing he can do but just hang on. Again, watch them as they work their way through. Hacker right there trying to hang on. Johnson right there behind him. Here comes Tiny Horse the Unicorn, working his way to the bottom. Well, it's a tiny horse, but he's trying to get his car inside the top five. Meanwhile, Royce putting the pressure on Hamilton Jr. out front. 30 laps complete in this stint right now. 66 of 250 complete. And Royce to the bottom right now. Good run for Royce in that 76 machine. He'll get alongside on the bottom of the racetrack. Off of turn number 4, he'll draw even with Hamilton Jr. Junior hanging on though. Junior hanging on right now. Junior on the top side fighting back on Royce. Royce on the bottom. Royce trying to find room to get in front of Bobby Hamilton Jr. Right back in the line. Once again they'll go. Hacker works his way in from third. Hacker, great run in the 11. Hacker, great run in the 11 right now. And everybody hanging on nose to tail. 69 and 250 complete here tonight. And everybody gonna fall back pretty much nose to tail at this point. 36 laps into this run on these tires. Getting harder and harder to make moves. Bo Brady back here as well. Deeper in the pack along with Jerry Stone. 9th, 10th is Alan Young. 71 and 250 complete here tonight. And right now Alan Young there in 10th. 73 on the board this time. It's a great racing right now here tonight at Bristol. Let's go a little bit of crank it up action here for a minute from Bristol Motor Speedway. And caution out on the speedway. Yellow out here. We'll try to get a look at what happened. Bring the yellow out. And it looks like maybe the 32 in trouble. Let's go take a look at it. Oh my goodness. What happened here? Just got in the outside wall. Car comes around. Hard impact into the bottom. Ooh, up and over. That's probably going to end the 32 of Eric's night here. Man. So big incident for him. He'll be on pit road. Meanwhile, Hamilton Jr. leads the way. expect them all down pit road. 41 laps on their stint here this time by. So if we take a look here, so we got an average green flag run here of let's see, let's take a look. Pretty good runs all night long. Got a couple cars rolling off. Brian Hacker will get back the race lead. Once again, Hacker out in front. That number 1 pit stall helping him out. The real loser on pit road that time was Bobby Hamilton Jr. He's going to drop from the race lead all the way back to looks about 6th position. $78 at $250 complete. Coming to 79 this time by. And light should be going off on the iRacing pace car in just a moment. Hacker, Jonathan Cross, Bobby Hamilton Jr., Tiny Horse Johnson there as well. Again, 78 of the 250 in the books here tonight. Long green flag runs here at the start of this race. And I expect more of the same going forward here tonight for sure. So we will see as we get ready to go back green double file. Lights are out on the pace truck. Here we go. Coming to green this time by.
Green flag, green flag.
And green is in the air. We're back underway. 79 on the board this time by. Right now, everybody hanging on. You see the 38 back there in 7th. Hacker up in front. Hamilton Jr. trying to work his way through as well. 81 at 250 complete here tonight. Right now, Hacker and Jr. right there behind them. Bobby Hamilton Jr. all over the back bumper of Brian Hacker. Hacker trying to hang on out front. Jr. tries to look to the top side. Hacker a little bit of a block. Now don't forget, Jr. got in the back of Hacker earlier in the race. We'll see right here, a little bit of loose, a little bit of contact again. Man, these guys racing each other hard here. 84 to 250 complete. Hacker and Junior really building a profile with each other. It's not a very nice one. We've seen a bunch of bumping and banging out of those two cars. And we're only 485 laps in. Again, 250 laps here tonight, so distance. Hacker up front, Bobby Hamilton Jr. all over the back end of Hacker. Hacker drops to the top side. Junior to the bottom, caution out once again. Yellow out on the racetrack again. And this would be the shortest stint, I believe, of the night. See, upside down. The 33's in trouble. Let's go back and take a look at what happened. What happened here? car went up and over. 87 complete. Let's come on around the racetrack here. And everybody getting slowed up here. I'm not sure who it was on the roof. The 4 damage on his machine. Take one more look at it here. Oh, the 4 getting collected up into the outside wall. I believe that's a 20, 30, 22 maybe as well. It's Michael on his roof. Yep. Just looks like they got into the fence together. Take one more look at it here. Michael there in that 22 machine. 15 laps down. 4's coming with a head of steam here. And we're going to take a look at what happens. And to the bottom. Everything looks good here. Oh, Michael just came down into the 4. Turn him around, and up and over goes Michael's car. Brings the yellow out here, lap number 89. So Hacker out front, 90 complete. And nobody's stopping here out of the front few cars during this caution. What was the shortest run so far all night? 14 laps. About 13, 14 laps here. And we should see the lights go off the pace truck here in just a moment. So here we go. Get ready to turn them back loose. 90 at 250 in the books here tonight. Again, 90 at 250 in the books when we get ready to go back green flag racing. Everybody double file. Here we go. And green flag underway once again. Everybody back up to speed. Hacker back out front again with Bobby Hamilton on the outside. These two have not given each other any room all night long. Let's see how it continues. 92 on the board. 92 at 250 complete. And look at Junior easing by. Hacker Junior will take back over the race lead. Hacker coming under fire for a second now from Eric T. Lake. Lake now trying to take advantage. Contact with Hacker. Man, Hacker getting moved around a lot tonight. Hacker up the racetrack. He'll run up the track a little further. Brian Hacker now trying to hang on to third as Bo tries to take, or hang on to second as Bo tries to take it over. Bo doing a great job on the bottom. Bo up the racetrack. A little bit of contact with Hacker again. Hacker will drop back. Now Ryan underneath of him. Hacker cannot catch a break here tonight. He's going to have to get back in that low groove. Right now he's on the elevator backwards. 95 laps complete this time by. Taylor right there closing the gap as well. Behind them, that's the 50 machine in the 01 of Joshua Taylor. 96 complete. 96, a 250 complete here tonight. Joshua Taylor on the bottom, 98 in the books. Hacker right there on the top side. Hacker gets ran up by Joshua Taylor. Taylor gonna fall in line on the top side. Hacker will drop back again. Hacker's sinking like a stone right now. He's dropped all the way back to 6th. Alan Young underneath of him in 7th. Young trying to pick up that 6th position. 100 laps down. Next time by, it'll be 150 to go. And out front, Bobby Hamilton Jr. leads the way. Bo Brady in 2nd. Bo in 2nd right now in that 3 machine. Great run for Bo Brady. Bo Brady in the 3 right now, coming down the back straightaway, gaining on Bobby Hamilton Jr. a little bit. Jr. out front, he's held on to the race lead for a little bit here, and you see looking back at Bo Brady in that number 3 machine. Pontiac Trans Am right there behind him. 103 on the board this time by. 103 laps on the board. Working through now, this time by off of turns 3 and 4. And everybody hanging on single file up front. Everybody's still having a great run here tonight. Joshua Taylor back here in 5th in the 01 machine. 105 of 250 in the books this time by. Joshua Taylor inching his way forward. Taylor in that 5 for 75. And right now, good job hanging on inside the top 5 at the moment. Taylor to the bottom. He'll draw even with Eric. That'll be for 4th right now. You see Hacker stuck back here in the back as well. Not able to work his way forward. And right now 107 of 250 in the books. Down the front straightaway once again, 108 laps of 250 complete here tonight. And these guys doing a great job. Oh, one car on the outside wall just a little bit. And right now, the 50 machine on the top side. Eric T. Lake trying to run the top and hang on. Eric Lake top side right now. Battle for the race lead once again. Bobby Hamilton Jr. under fire from the 3 of Bo Brady. Bo trying to make something happen in that number 3 Red Bull machine. He'll work the bottom through 3 and 4. Bo Brady coming down the front straightaway. He'll be single file once again. Once again, 110 laps will go in the books this time by. Junior has led the majority of the laps here tonight. And it's been a great run for him out in front. Bo Brady falling back a little bit. Side by side behind him. Tiny Horse right there in 3rd. Brian Hacker back to 4th. Hacker trying to scratch and claw his way back forward after losing some track position earlier on the restart. Now back up here into the top 4 positions. And contact behind them, Joshua Taylor sideways. They're going to stack them up. Everybody on the brakes, Taylor on the apron. Taylor hanging on and doing a great job right now. 113 and 250 in the books. Taylor hanging on right now. Taylor right now doing everything he can. Joshua Taylor on the bottom, contact once again. Taylor out of shape. Again, a lot of rough racing. Taylor's off all the way back to the 11th position. Up in front of them, we'll get Eric T. Lake, man, up here in the top 5. Great run for Eric, 115 laps in. Eric T. Lake up there in the top 5 right now. 116 at 250 complete here tonight. Bobby Hamilton Jr. out front, right behind him. Ryan Johnson. Third is Bo Brady. Brian Hacker in fourth. 117 complete. Eric T. Lake in fifth. Vern Woodard in sixth. Alan Young in seventh. Great run, 117 laps complete. Almost halfway complete with this one tonight, folks. Some great green flag runs here this evening. And again, we'll continue that right now. 119 on the board. So awesome single file or green flag and single file and double file racing. But right now, the man of the hour, Bobby Hamilton Jr., a gap of about 9/10 over Ryan Johnson, scored in second. Johnson on board with him right now in that 38. Trying to gain up there on Bobby Hamilton, but Bobby Hamilton just pulling away from the field. Tiny Horse right there in second. Tiny Horse Johnson as they work their way off of turn number 3 and 4. Down the front straightaway once again. Everybody hanging on for all it's worth right now. 122 at 250 in the books. And 123 laps on the board. And again, Hacker not having a good run tonight right now. He dropped back to 4th. Trying to recover after the contact earlier on. So 124 of 250 complete here tonight. You see Brad Taz Becker coming to pit road. Not the night he was looking for either. As we continue running right now, 125. We're going to be halfway home tonight here at Bristol. So halfway home here tonight. And we'll see how the second half of this race progresses. Again, 126 of 250 in the books. And everybody hanging on for the moment. You see back here, Alan Young, some of the guys deeper in the pack. Alan Young under fire right now. Great racing side by side. Young on the top side. Now Young in that 24 machine trying to work his way into the top 5. Not able to get there just yet. But right now everybody having a great run and they're going to try to hang on to it. As you see Young transition to the top of the racetrack. The 73 of Vern right there as well. And everybody hanging on single file. Again, we ran 131 laps here tonight. Out of the scheduled 250. Up front, Bobby Hamilton Jr., 0.8 of a second gap over Ryan Johnson. Johnson trying to close the gap, can't do it right now. Man, oh man. Everybody hanging on. and everybody doing everything they can. But right now, Brian Hacker, your points leader in 4th. Good run for him tonight. Exactly what he wants to do. As far as the points, well, good run from the standpoint of points. Not so great a run earlier on. He was getting bounced around an awful lot. It's kind of toned down for him. You see him sitting right back here in the 4th position in the 11 machine. Hacker out in front right now. So Brian Hacker again came into the night leading in the points, doing exactly what he needs to do. Hacker out there doing everything, trying to get to the 3 machine. Hacker trying his best to get back in the top 3, but those top 4 cars pretty spread out. You got David Knowles back here in 8th. This little pack of cars pretty tightly together. We ran 62 laps in this stint. Great running right now. They'll hang on single file. Everybody's migrated to the top side. So everybody's migrated kind of to the top. Yellow flag out once again here. Let's see what the issue was. Was that Royce around? And let's see what happened to that 76 machine. Contact there with Joshua Taylor, turning him around. Lap 141 brings us back to caution here tonight. We will get ready to go back green flag racing in just a moment. Matthew, Tiny Horse is my hero, the unicorn. So Bobby Hamilton Jr. leads him down pit road. Last time he lost a ton of spots on pit road. We'll see if he can do a little bit better the later we get in the race. The more you can't have that happen. Junior, 4 fresh tires and fuel on that number 25 machine. Four fresh tires and fuel. Let's see. He'll roll off here in just a moment. Man, taking him a long time on pit road. And waiting and waiting and waiting. Man, oh man, one car getting around him here. This could be dangerous. There goes Ryan, there goes Junior, and the pace car. And Bobby Hamilton Jr. barely beats the pace car out. I know for a fact a couple others did not, including Joshua Cross and Eric T. Lake. Looks like Eric's called a lap down off of pit road. Long stop for those guys. Junior all the way back to 7th. Man, oh man, his pit stops are just god-awful long here tonight. He's going to lose a ton. Back to 6th here. Folks, we're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be back for the restart here at Bristol in the Shut Up and Race Street Stock Series. Man, oh man. That was a huge loss. Alrighty, looks like we're getting ready to go back. Green flag racing. Mike Todd front row, nose on his outside. Green flag back in the air. Lap number 148 goes on the board. Nose outside, big run. Todd out front. Big run by Hacker down the back straightaway right now. Hacker trying to make it work. Nose up top. Nose working his way forward. Royce right there. Easy does it. Big move for Nose to the race lead. Look at Todd dropping back. Meanwhile, the 92 of Nose race leader. Mike Todd there in that 28 machine. You see Royce one lap down, trying to work his way back on the lead lap as well. Royce actually going to go to the bottom here and possibly make up that lap right here. Great job by Royce trying to get back on the lead lap with 100 to go here at Bristol. 100 laps to go here tonight. Royce on the bottom right now. Nose out in front. Royce trying to get that lap back. Look at Hacker working his way back forward. Hacker trying to come through here. The 12 going to go another lap down right here in a moment. Right there, 12 of Charlie will go a lap down. A lap down, move Royce up a spot. Great move by Royce. Ooh, blinking out of Nose. That is not good for your race leader. Nose breaking out quite a bit right now. These guys are going to have to be very careful as they work their way around him. 154 on the board this time by. 154 of 250 complete. Under 100 laps to go right now. Nose out in front. We're going to take a look at Tiny Horse back here in 7th. Everybody hanging on. Right down, 156 to 250 in the books. Nose out in front. Hacker in second. Royce in the middle there, still a lap down. Breaking up those front two. Lake in third. Caution is out on the racetrack. And is that the 4 having issues again? No, not the 4. Tony Bag of Donuts, that's not him either. Let's take a look if we can find out who went around. 158 at 250 complete. $159 on the board this time by. Mike Todd leading the way here. See Mike Todd out in front at 160 on the board of these 250 laps here tonight. So Mike Todd, race leader. Bo scored in second. Royce going to cycle through here. As we got some cars on pit road, some staying out. Hacker, Knowles, those guys came down. Now Royce would your lucky dog, so he'll have to go to the rear anyway when this thing cycles out after 160 laps here tonight. Bo out in front in the 3 machine. Great run for Bro Brady here tonight. Right now 160 of 250 complete here this evening. as we get ready to go green flag racing once again. Again, 160 of 250 laps here tonight. Here we go, get ready to go green once again. And right now, Bo having a run of, I don't think I've seen Bo have this good a run all year long. As we get ready to go back green. 162 in the books here tonight. We're going to have a little under 100 laps to go when we do get this race restarted here in just a moment. Bo and David front row, Brian and Vern, Jonathan and Jerry, your top 6. 162 laps complete. And we will see how this goes on this restart. Hacker back there as well. Be 163 laps on the board. 163 on the board this time by. Here we go. Green flag is out. Back underway once again. Great job. 163 at 250 laps complete. Bo back out front. He'll pull away. Here comes Hacker on the bottom, trying to get the inside to work. Out front, Bo hanging on. Hacker to the inside. 164 laps on the board. One car outside wall, couple of cars back. Out of shape right now. And you see Bobby Hamilton stuck back here around that mess that's back there getting in the outside wall. Again, after that one pit stop, he lost a ton of positions and has not been able to regain all his spots as of yet. And Hamilton Jr. back here in the 25 machine. Right now, 166 at 250 complete. Bo out in front. Right now, everybody hanging on. Bo leads the way. David Knowles second, Birdie in third. In the 73, Brian Hacker back there as well. Right now, everybody hanging on. Jonathan Cross back here as well. Bobby Hamilton Jr. These guys hanging on right around the bottom. 169 is complete this time by. Bobby Hamilton Jr. on the bottom, trying to make it work right now. And we'll be right back with you in the booth. Alrighty, back here with you. Bo out in front, 70 at 250 complete, 170 at 250 in the books. Bo leads the way, David Knowles second, Vern Woodard in third. 171 on the board, everybody to the bottom here, and it seems like for a long time early in the run, these guys can run the inside, but then it transfers to the top. Right now as we hang on. Right now Hacker trying to use the top lane. Again, your points leader coming into the night right now running fourth. Bo out in front. 173 on the board here tonight. These guys will thunder down the front straightaway once again. 174 in the books, worked right behind him. That's Knowles on the bottom. Burns going to try to make the move on the top side to move himself back into second. Meanwhile, Bo Brady leads the way. trying to get all he can get. You can see that top line starting to come in. Here comes the 73 of Vern Woodard. Vern making it work. Knowles right there on the bottom. Side by side, Vern gonna get clear from the 3. 176 this time by. David Knowles back there as well in the 92. Jonathan Cross there in the 10. Everybody fighting their way through right now. Great racing action right now. Up at the front of the pack, Brian Hacker still trying to work his way back to the race lead. Side by side for third, Jonathan Cross and Bo Brady. Bo Brady right there as well in the 3 machine on the bottom. Here comes David Knowles. Bobby Hamilton Jr. back there as well. 178 on the board. Everybody hanging on. Tiny Horse Johnson right now. The 92 machine top side of Tiny Horse Johnson. David Knowles right there as well. Knowles bumper to the back of the 3. Right now everybody hanging on. 180 of 250 complete. Right now Hacker out in front. Hacker leading the way. Or trying to lead the way here, trying to get underneath right now the 73 of Vern. Hacker trying to take back over the top spot here as they work their way off down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Vern putting up a fight there on the top side. Hacker trying to hang on the bottom. Hacker doing everything he can to hang on around the bottom. Here comes the 10 of Jonathan Cross. JC is right there as well. And Vern, and around goes Hacker. Oh no, points leader around hard in the outside wall. Everybody's gonna avoid it, and we're gonna take a look at what happened. Man, oh man. Jonathan Cross just right reared the 11 machine. Turned him completely around. Great job by Knowles, everybody behind him to get by that one. And yellow is out. Oh man. Hacker will work his way through. Man, oh man. Let's try to get a word with Hacker. Hey, Mr. Hacker, Matt up in the booth, get a copy?
Yeah, I do.
Alrighty, man. Looks like you've been somebody's punching bag all night long, brother.
Yeah, you know, I've been trying to be patient. I know there's 250 laps. I'm not trying to rough anyone up. 50 to go, but I don't think that's the same mentality everybody else has. That's all right. We're getting down to the end. We'll make sure that everything counts now.
10-4, buddy. Well, best of luck to you going forward.
Thank you.
All right, there you have it. Brian's not gonna put up with it anymore, I don't think. As we get ready to go back green flag racing once again. Here we go. 186 and 250 complete here tonight. Folks, I'm going to step out of the booth for just a moment, but we will be going back green here in 1 moment at first. All right, back here, as you've seen it there on the replay, the 10 machine losing its car, causing a big stack up there that put us back under caution. Lap 193 of 200 complete here tonight. 193 of 250 complete. And we'll get ready to turn them back loose here in a moment. But man, that was a huge stack up there that caused the yellow once again. Big stack up, and it was all when the 10 got sideways that caused the yellow. Hacker out in front though. Great run for Hacker here tonight. We'll see if he can finish it off. We heard him say in that interview he wasn't going to take it anymore. Right now out in front of the pack. He will have to hang on for the rest of the way here tonight. Again, Hacker making it plain and clear he wasn't going to put up with it no further here tonight. 195 this time by. So we'll see as we get ready to turn them loose once again. Hacker up front, Eric T. Lake second, Tiny Horse Johnson third. Look at Bobby Hamilton working his way back forward. After that one pit stop really cost him early on. Took him forever to work his way back forward from that one. 195 at 250 laps complete. Here we go. Green flag getting ready to go back in the air once again.
Alright, man. Light you back on the pace car. We're not
Nope.
going green this time. We are not going green.
As you heard it from the spotter, the lights back on the pace car. $195 of 250 in the books. As we get ready to go once again.
Alright, man. Light you back on the
And we're gonna turn the lights back on one more time.
going green.
Right now, 197 and 250 in the books. We get ready to go back green one more time. Here we go, 198 laps.
Green flag.
Green flag in the air once again, 198 on the board. Back under green, look at Hacker leading them down. 198 at 250 in the books. Look at that 39, a Tiny Horse trying to work his way forward. Hacker out front, hanging on right now. 199, complete trouble in the back.
Alright, man. Caution is out. Caution
Yellow is out. We've seen one car go sideways. Yellow back out once again, and that was Kyle Johnson. Big impact into the outside wall. Let's take a look. He just got down the corner and lost it in front of the 3 above. Up and over on his roof. Car settles back down. Yellow flag back out, lap 199. Brian Hacker up front, 200 on the board. So we're going to get into that 50 to go territory here tonight at Bristol. So again, once you get within 50 to go, it's going to go by very, very quickly. here tonight. So right now 201 and 250 in the books as we get ready to go back green flag racing once again. Again, getting ready to go back green flag racing. Everybody getting lined to back up. And what will be about a 45 lap shootout to the end here tonight. All lights on the iRacing pace truck once again. And right now, lights off once again, 204 this time by. And here we go. Hacker up front, Tiny Horse, Eric Pabani, Alan Young, Joshua Taylor, Bo Brady, Charlie Byrne, and Mike Todd, your top 10. 204 of 250 complete. Green in the air once again. 204 on the board this time by. Everybody hanging on right now. The Hacker out front. Tiny Horse in second. Good run there by Tiny Horse, dropping to second, right. Dropping to third, excuse me. Eric T. Lake right there as well. 205 of 250 in the books. And yellow is out. Taylor involved in this one. Joshua Taylor back there in the outside wall. Yellow back out once again. Slowing them back down. I believe that was Bobby Hamilton Jr. that got collected as well. It was. Jr. got loose in front of Taylor. Put them both into the outside wall. Yellow back out. Lap 206. Bobby Hamilton Jr., Joshua Taylor caught up in that one. .206 on the board here tonight. 207 now is in the books. .207 out of the 250 complete. And we get ready to turn them back loose once again. 207 out of 250. Brian out in front. Hacker leads the way. And then Hacker out in front. And here we go. As we get ready to turn them loose once again. So, one more time as we get ready to go green. Here we go. Everybody get ready to bring them up to speed once again. It'll be 200 and probably 11 laps complete. Hacker and Eric, your top two right now for this restart. When we get ready to turn them back loose. Everybody getting ready. Here we go. Double file, 210. A 250 complete here tonight. Here we go, once again going green. Here this evening, can Hacker hang on? Can Lake come up with a finish here tonight and get the win? What about Johnson? What about Alan Young and Bo Brady? All in the top five. Green flag is out. 211 on the board this time by. 211 and 250 on the board. Hacker jumps out front. Eric T. Lake and Tiny Horse Johnson back there battling for second. Alan Young back there as well. The three machine right there behind them. Off of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. 212 and 250 on the board. Eric T. Lake to the top side. Trying to make it work. He's got a run on Brian Hacker right now. 212 with 250 in the books. Johnson around off of turn number 4. No caution as of yet. Now look at Lake on the bottom. Eric trying to take advantage of Hacker. Possibly racing to a caution here. Hacker top side, Lake bottom. Side by side down the front straightaway right now. Hacker hanging on the top side right now. Lake not giving him much room at all here. Down the back straightaway, 215 on the board this time by. Lake noses ahead just as the yellow flies. And we got a car smoking heavy on the inside. That's the 40. What in the world happened here? But as the yellow came out, Hacker had lost the race lead and give it to Eric T. Lake, who would inherit the race lead for the restart. Great move by him. Now Hacker to pit road. And we're going to take a look at the 40 to see what had happened. Smoke pouring out of that machine. He was on the bottom back here. A little bit of contact into the inside wall. Back up across the racing surface. He was 131 laps down. And caution out. Eric T. Lake will take over the race lead. Byron Woodard and Jonathan Cross second and third. Bobby Hamilton in sixth. And Brian Hacker coming to pit road. He's going to drop all the way to a 10th here. Don't know if that's the right call. I don't know if he can make that up this late in the going. Coming down that lake as the yellow is out. So we will see. Get them back going once again. Two 217 on the board. $217 and $250 complete. green on the board of 250. All right, we'll see how this pans out. Eric T. Wake up front, Vern in second. Jonathan Cross will start third on this restart. 219 laps will go on the board, and the lights will go off. Again, Hacker came down, took 4 fresh tires, but he's going to restart deep in the field for this restart tonight, folks. It is going to be interesting. 220 on the board this time, 5, just shy of 30 laps to go. Just shy of 30 to go here tonight, when we do get them back going. So again, it will be shy of 30 laps to go here tonight.
Green flag, green flag.
Green in the air once again. 220 of 250 in the books. T-Lake will jump out ahead right now behind him to 73 of Bird. Jonathan Cross, yellow flag on the racetrack once again. Once again, yellow is out. 220 on the board. Right at 30 laps to go here. And we'll get them restarted and go at it again here. And that was a 60-30-07 that got turned sideways of Tony Bag of Donuts, getting turned sideways right in the middle of the corner. Brings the yellow out once again. So again, 21 at 250 complete, and we're going to step away for our final commercial break of the evening.
We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes all around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. So here we go. It's just about to go away. They bump coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt gets the lead. We had just heard from our spotters that Neil Martin. Dale Earnhardt is on his last lap. This will be his 24th career win. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro.
Alrighty, as we get ready to go back green here, 225, the 250 in the books, getting ready to go green here with 25 laps remaining in this one for the Shutup and Race Street Stock Series at Bristol here tonight. Green in the air. Oh, they got back on us, but we're back underway. 226 on the board. Eric T. Lake pulls back ahead. Vern Woodard drops to second. Joshua Taylor up there in the third position. Look at Joshua Taylor go. Taylor up in third. If I'm not mistaken, Joshua Taylor involved in the TAS 5 for 75 here tonight. He's up inside the top three here late in the going. Eric T. Lake under fire from Vern Woodward. Vern Woodard on the top side here. Lake sideways. Pass for position. Vern gonna grab the spot away. Here comes Joshua Taylor. A couple of tenths of a second behind them. Taylor trying to make it happen there, coming off of turn number 4. That car will step out on him. He's trying to run down the race leaders. 229 laps to be complete this time by. Side-by-side battle in front of him. Taylor will close down. 30 of 250 230 at 250 complete. Now off of turn number 2. Coming to 3 and 4. We'll see 20 laps to go at Bristol. Taylor hanging on. Pulling the gap down closer and closer. Don't look now. Here comes two of the best cars all night. Junior and Hacker right behind them. Lake still stuck alongside Vern Woodard. 8:19 to go this time by. Right now these guys fighting for everything it's worth. Top 5 under a blanket. Here comes Bobby Hamilton Jr. Right there, he's gonna have the 11 car to his back bumper. 18 to go that time by the stripe. Still side by side for the race lead. Look at Hacker move Junior up out of the groove. No surprise there. Them two has not raced each other nicely all night. Hacker moves to 4. That'll put him in right behind JT, Joshua Taylor. Right there as well in third. Here comes Hacker. Stuck on the bottom with Hamilton on the outside. That's actually going to cost Hacker here. Hamilton will get back by Hacker. Single file down the front straightaway. Meanwhile, the 73 of Vern trying to check out on Lake. Vern has taken over the race lead, trying to check out here. Joshua Taylor kind of running the running roadblock right in front of Bobby Hamilton Jr. and Brian Hacker with 15 laps to go. Junior looks to the outside of Taylor. Taylor throws the block. Junior now all over the back bumper of Joshua Taylor. Bobby Hamilton Jr. now with Brian Hacker alongside. 14 laps to go. This is the battle for second, third, fourth, and fifth right now. Hacker doing everything he can, trying to gain ground. He's stuck back in the back of the pack. Now Taylor around the bottom. Hamilton Jr. checks off. Hacker right there as well. 13 laps to go. Time running out for Hamilton Jr. and Hacker. Vern Woodard pulling away with 12 laps to go. Patience running out deep in the pack here. Hamilton Jr. doing everything he can, but it's not going to be enough right now. Hamilton Jr. getting underneath Mr. Taylor. That's for third. Look at Brian getting stuck up behind Taylor now with 11 laps to go. Nowhere for either one of these cars to go. They got to figure something out in a hurry. Man, oh man, 10 laps to go. Taylor hanging on to that third position. Now Hacker trying to take to the top side to get back by Bobby. Hacker just stuck up, just cannot make up spots here at Bristol, even with fresh tires. 9 laps to go. And now Hamilton trying to complete the pass on Taylor. Into 3 and 4. If he can get clear of Taylor, he might have a shot at going to get Blake. Right now into 1 and 2 once again, 8 to go. Hamilton Jr. a little contact with Taylor. Taylor in the outside wall. Hacker going to get involved in that as well. 3 wide, but Jr. and Hacker gets clear. Now they can set their sights on Taylor. Hacker to the bottom of Bobby Hamilton Jr. Jr. trying to defend right now with 7 laps to go. Battle for 3rd now. And 6 to go at the stripe. Right now out in front, Vern Woodard leads the way. Big time gap, 1 second over P2 of Eric T. Lake. Meanwhile, Hamilton Jr. and Brian Hacker still going at it for 3rd. Hacker now falling off the Jr. just a little bit with 5 laps to go. Now look at Bobby Hamilton Jr. trying to close in on Eric T. Lake. He might be able to get the 2nd. Look at Joshua Taylor firing back underneath Brian Hacker for 4th. Off the corner, they'll give each other room, 4 laps to go. Hamilton Jr. back up to 3rd, Hacker 4th. But look at Lake hanging on to that 2nd place spot right now. And unless something changes, I don't think Hamilton's going to get around him. Because he's got the preferred groove on the top side, 3 laps to go. These cars stacked up really heavy, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Coming to 2 to go right now. A little contact between Hacker and Hamilton Jr. Vern Woodard out front though. Look at this and that 73 wide. Nice gap as he's coming to the white flag this time by. 1 more lap to go for Vern. Out of turn number 4, he'll see the white flag. Last lap for Vern. Meanwhile, Eric T. Lake trying to hang on to 2nd. Great battle into turns 3 and 4. Out front, Vern leads the way. He's going to come off of turn number 4. Take the checkered flag here. Battle for 2nd. And Eric T. Lake will hang on to 2nd. Bobby Hamilton Jr. 3rd. And Brian Hacker 4th. Joshua Taylor, as far as I can tell, going to be the highest finishing car out of the TAS 5 for 75. But congratulations to your race winner here tonight. What a race it was at Bristol here this evening. Vern bringing it home here tonight. And let's see if we can get a word with him in just a moment. Man, what a race it was. Vern Woodard coming home with the win here this evening. Did a great job. Let's grab him up for an interview. Well, hey Vern, Matt down here in the Extreme Sim TV booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, how you doing, Mike? Matt, sorry.
You're fine, buddy. Great job winning, my man. What was it like trying to hold off the cars that you knew were going to be quicker behind you, man?
Honestly, I felt I had one of the fastest cars the entire night. I screwed up when I got to the lead earlier racing with Bobby, and I slid up to him and spun myself out. But yeah, other than Bobby and maybe a couple others, I really didn't feel anybody had much for me for once.
Well, great job, man. You did a great job hanging on, getting a win here tonight. You led 30 laps. You got up front. You had a 2nd lead. So you had a pretty good gap coming down to the final few laps. Was you holding your breath, hoping that there wasn't going to be a caution?
Well, I definitely was. Honestly, my strategy was try to keep, I don't remember, Eric right on the inside of me as long as possible, and then when I got by him, I was just going to try to check out, and hopefully some of those cars were going to hold up Bobby and Tiny Horse and a couple of the faster cars. So it worked out to my advantage tonight.
Alrighty, man. Well, great job. Congratulations. You got anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Brad, Patrick, all the guys who come out weekly to support the league, and just everybody who makes this experience great.
Alrighty, man. Again, congratulations on the win here tonight.
Thank you.
Vern getting the win here tonight. Let's grab P2. And if we got Mr. Lake in here. Still, I don't see Lake in here anywhere. Let's go ahead and grab third, Bobby Hamilton Jr. Okay, let's go ahead and get him in here. Hey, Bobby, Matt up here in the booth. Get a copy.
Hey, bud. Yeah, I got you.
Well, man, you've got to talk a lot here recently. Good finish coming home to third. You got hung up behind Lake there and never could get around it.
Yeah, this play, it's notorious for track position, especially with these things. You're dang near wide open the whole time. And I had to be careful the last few laps because I had 12 X's and one more would have got me DQ'd. So I had to just ride. And but it was overall, I mean, these cars are so fun to drive. You're off the gas and on the gas, just wide open. And, and it's the outside drafting and everything. So it's like a baby Dover or something like that. So we just had to survive. And I don't want to say we had the best car, but if the guy who had the track position out front, if he could get away from those guys where we couldn't sniff no air off of him, he was gone. And Vern did exactly that, what he needed to do, and we just ran out of time.
Yeah, 10-4, buddy. It looked like early on in the run, and I may be wrong, but what I was seeing very early in the run, it's almost like it went back to the older style Bristol for maybe a lap or two, but then immediately you ended up right back up top.
Yeah, the minute you could run the bottom and you would just burp it getting into the corner off the throttle, let it set, then you would just wide back open around the bottom. And you could do that for probably 10 or 15 laps. I mean, just consistent. And in the times, I mean, it was like 1702, 1701, 1702, 1703, 1700. It was right there. And then when in the wheel, you could feel it starting to chatter the front. So I'd move up half a groove and fix it and get right back down to those 17 flats. But, at the end of the day, like we're not in the points for over here. We're just here to have fun and try to get plaques and stuff and trophies. And so we missed it by 2, but we'll good, awesome group that you race with. Everybody races you hard and clean, and Patrick and Vern, all those guys, and Taz, they do an awesome job keeping this thing straight and everything, and just glad to be here.
All righty, man. Well, a pleasure talking to you once again, Bobby, and hopefully we'll get to hear from you next week.
10-4, man. Appreciate it.
All right, let's grab. Should be Joshua Taylor. Should be our 5 for 75 winner. Get him down here. Mr. Joshua Taylor, Matt in the booth. Your copy.
Oh, hey, man. How's it going?
If my records are correct, sir, I believe he was the highest running car of the 575 guys.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that. I was just trying to go get a top 3, a top 5.
Don't take me for the exact 100, but I'm pretty sure possibly that you were.
Yeah, I know Mike was in it, and I can't remember who else was in it, but damn, what a race.
Yeah, fun race out there tonight. A lot of green flag runs there for a long time and everything else.
Yeah, and those last couple of 20 laps, whatever, was a beast. I mean, my tires were shot, and I was trying to the inside for a little while, and the inside didn't work. So by the time I got the outside wasn't moving, but the outside seemed like the fastest. But it was some good running. I had a lot of work to do. I started like almost dead last.
Well, you did a good job here tonight. Congratulations, buddy, on a good run. And like I said, I'm pretty sure that you were the highest finishing car out of that group.
That's awesome.
Alrighty, man. Well, we'll see you next week, all right?
You too. Still not a win, but maybe next week will be.
10-4. All right, folks, that's going to do it here from Bristol. Good night, everyone. I got a long day tomorrow. I got a lot of traveling to do in the morning, so I'm going to get on out of here. We'll see you back here on Saturday or on Wednesday night for the All-American Super Late Model Series. And until then, everyone stay safe.